Mm. Right. Yeah, sorry for the late start on the stream, guys. I was doing some video editing stuff, so yeah, I didn't have time to stream today. But I thought I still got a couple hours left, so I thought I'll jump on just for a little short stream to see if we can get a little bit more done on this Yuan Bo campaign. Wow, it looks really busy when you're like at that level of zoom. It's like every square inch is packed with stuff. So, I'm trying to remember what we were up to yesterday. Oh, that's right. So Yuan Bo is invading Ulthuan because we figured out that when you put a commercial district in a port city, so we've got a commercial district here in a port city, you get extra campaign movement range for each one of them. So now, my new mission now is to try to get as many port cities as we can, so we can make them commercial districts, so that if it stacks, and I think it should, then we can eventually have all of our fleets just zooming around the map, hopefully. And it might take a while to set that up, but yeah. How you going, Anon? So we'll get a few more yin things going on. Yeah, we'll upgrade this so we'll get 10% campaign move range for all of our navies. We're actually starting to get pretty broke. So I probably should do something about getting some money. Maybe I should stop spending on upgrading buildings. Alright.
The Storm Dragon.
So yeah, that one, yeah, I kind of mismanaged this a little bit. I mean, I could declare war on the Wood Elves, I guess, and then we'd have more targets to attack. But
the storm gathers.
That's right.
By Grungni, this had better be good.
Shugengan Lord reporting.
The Celestial commands.
Oh, yes, Tyrion. I don't know, I was thinking about attacking Tyrion, but then I changed my mind, and then he attacked me. So that's annoying. I'm not really sure if Yuan Bo... Yuan Bo is built to be like a one-man Doomstack, but I'm not sure if he's one-man Doomstacky enough to take on pretty much the entire strength of the elves.
Alchemist of Shangyang.
Maybe. 1, 2, 3,
Men,
4, 5.
I will not have a day wasted.
Eye of the Emperor. This will stand.
Doesn't look too good. Yeah, the other thing here is if our gate captains get damaged, we don't have any heals. Like he's got the we can give the Castine Blade to Yuan Bo, so he's set. But
From my scrolls.
if the other guys get damaged, it might be too good for them.
What was the world like in the Celestials' time? What's
Just stack up with some like AoE buffs. Just anything we can help to actually Warrior Bane's good. Anything we can get to sort of make them tankier and give them a little bit more and give them sort of AoE buffs. They're going to help the whole group. Good thing about these gate guard as well is even though they're not casters, normally casters don't have arcane items, but for some reason the gate guard do have arcane items. So you can stack them up with arcane items if you wish. Excuse me. Oh yeah, get one of those on. Give everybody extra 5 melee defense. 35-meter radius. Should melt down these luck stones. They're not very strong, not very powerful. Don't use trickster shards. Gate guards are not spellcasters, no, but they just randomly have arcane slots. I'm guessing it's a bug. Maybe they're gonna fix it later. I don't know. I like to give fences blades to my casters to make them a little bit more durable. Enchanted item. Oh yeah, he can summon. That's good. And one more. I already got one of those, but actually, I'll take that. Actually, somebody should take Illuminate lens. Actually, we don't really need the Illuminate lens because we're not really fire. Not really fire based. No arcane items left. I could take that just for some extra the magic. All right, it's pretty beefy. Yeah. I didn't notice that. Sorry. Yeah, thanks, and I didn't notice that my camera was all messed up there. Yeah, thanks, guys. I don't know how that happened. Fuck. Hope that hasn't been like that the whole time I've been recording stuff. Damn it. I'll have to recheck some of my recordings later on. And a lot of gear. I don't know. Do we need any more gear? Those. All right. I'm just a bit. I think I'm a bit.
Celestial.
I feel like I need to bring. I feel like I need to bring these guys down as well. We're not currently at war with anybody up here.
The magistrates can watch from the rear, but fighting or dying, I aspire.
To serve me is a privilege.
I guess we should bring these guys down just to be sure.
Within my reach.
The donut is right for Cathay and Calais.
Celestial General.
Indeed. We don't really need to do anything else up here, I don't think.
Servant of the Dragons.
Shugengan Lord reporting.
Alright.
With the dragon's fang.
Maybe it's probably a bit overkill, but the donut will now be called the walk. Indeed. Feel like a red bean bun. Yeah, too. So I think these five all have elemental mastery. Mastery and elemental winds, sorry. So these five all have mastery elemental winds. So their job is just to sit in the corner and basically give him 200% spell damage. I think that's enough because he's already got 30 innately, so those five should give him another 75. So then he should be at 105 or, you know, over cap. And then these guys are just my bodyguards. They're not like super tanky, except for this one because he's like leveled up. But I feel like they should be reasonably tanky, and they should just sort of add to the overall tankiness level. And we've got some reinforcements coming in that are going to be bringing in some heals later on as well. So we'll see how these guys go. These are the new gate master gate guards. They look crossbows.
Supreme Watchman.
Let me yeah, I've got my that's why my screen was off, because I had it on 1440p. So now I'll put it back on 1080p and then everything should be as rain. Thanks, guys. So you got me there in the end. Took a while to figure out that there's a problem. We should get into the cover of the trees. Reduce the amount of arrow fire we can take. There we go. Hopefully they'll stay hidden for a while. Alright. So we got a nice big blob here. And I don't know, drop some talents. That'll keep them occupied. They can see them, see if we can kill Alistair. Yeah, they can see those my allies there, so they might go after them. Let's see how we go. Debuff everybody here. Might give Alistair a bit of an executioner in the face. See how he likes them apples. Yeah, he's pretty wrecked. Let's drop a friendly comment in there. See how they like those apples. Alright, that's the first army he's pretty much violated. Oh, he's actually hidden because they're in this hole. That's cool. Alright. Might need to chuck a heal on these guys at some point. She can come and get that happening. And there's a couple of eagles in there, and the eagles and Alistair, the lord that I just killed, they're doing a little bit of damage. But yeah, now we've got rid of Alistair. Should all be good.
Bureaucrat and warrior. Be restored. Praise the Dragon Emperor. Blessings of Jade. Jade officer. They die.
Oh, Alistair's come back, ready for a big execute in the face. Did he die? Oh wow, he didn't die. That was weird. The execute, he must have gotten like knocked over by the talons. Apparently, if you're knocked over, then you don't get executed by the execute. So yeah, it's a bummer.
Stone and steel, alchemist reach. I will go.
Emperor's executioner. Finally, hard as jade. Gate Master, I am unbreakable. Harmony is mine. Supreme Watchman. Knights of Cathay. Genpor.
Put some more talons down. She's nearly got her heal back up. Actually, we could drop a bit of a firewall through here just for a bit of variety. Different variety of murdering our foes. Yeah, thanks, Desert. Appreciate it.
Master of Meteor Winds! Spy Master! Move in formation! Seeking Cathay's foe!
Rockstar intelligence.
Bureaucrat and warrior! To end all threats! Emperor's executioner! The Dragon Emperor's most loyal! Genpor! They will fall!
Shield of the celestial
Yeah, none of our magic's really that useful against single entities.
steel.
So we're just
Master of defense.
Yen Bo! I am the
drop a big
executioner!
debuff. Minus 24 melee attack on everybody, so that should keep them out of trouble. These guys don't have the Master of the Elemental Winds on them, but you can cast like multiples of them at once. That didn't really land though.
Like a winter storm!
Whoops, some knights got behind us.
Behold! Azir's might! The art of Singapore! Yen Bo!
The celestial faithful.
Yen Bo!
Jade officer. Cathay prevails. Praise the Dragon Emperor.
In the dragon's name!
Board movie.
Master of meteor winds! The Jade Court's power!
Yeah, he's not really good at chasing stuff. His spells are all good at stationary targets.
My master!
She's pretty good at dragon breathing stuff, but other two are quite far away. Yeah, everyone's kind of too far away to really do much at this point. Yeah, so I can cast both of these flame breaths at the same time, get like a double flame breath, so normally it wouldn't do that much damage, but two of them does. Whereas if she casts it, then she does like 200% strength flame dragon's breath, so yeah, but these guys have got some other weird built-in spell that's not boosted by that.
Supreme Watchman. Gate Master. I heed the call.
The heavens bring celestial wrath! Bureaucrat and warrior!
Execute their lord. I'm trying to get one more heal on these guys. No. Oh well, that's right. At least we smashed them. So Alistair's army's dead. The other army's, you know, messed up a bit. Yeah, it was good. It was a good idea to bring the other army actually, because it means we'll be able to just kind of hopefully blitz through. Hopefully blitz through Tyrion's lands.
Curious. Take it all.
Yeah, just sacked it so we could still have movement to finish off this other lord.
Shugengan Lord reporting.
I must hurry.
Yeah, again we don't have any heals. We got a couple of healing potions, I think. And to a couple of our most busted
Valor was worth.
guys.
Unwise.
Natural authority.
One cast iron blade. Lord looks like he's having a really bad day. Really? Which one? This one? His lord's dead. Where was I headed next? Oh yeah, I wanted to get Executioner going. Just get his overall durability up. Yeah, they knew. I think they took 10 points off his melee defense in the patch, didn't they? He's a bit. He wasn't like super tanky before, but he's a bit less tanky now, I guess. The gate guards are okay, but they're, I don't know, it takes them a while to, like, you need to get their hard to hit level 3 and their blade shield level 3 before they start being quite tanky. But this guy's pretty good. He's got like 74 melee defense, but the others are, yeah, substantially less tanky. Yeah, this guy's only got 52 melee defense. It's better than average, but it's, you know, great.
The Jade Dragon.
But yeah, this guy's not having a good day at all. But yes, I'm trying to sort of bolster up. I'm trying to still run this sort of one-man Doomstack kind of vibe, but yeah, with these 5 giving him double magic strength and these 4 just trying to bolster Yuan's melee defense. Like he's fine with the Drakenhof blade. He's fine against most weak armies, but yeah, against like tough single entity killers and lords and stuff, it's, you know, I don't know, he's not that durable. Yeah, we'll keep our booster squad over here in reserve.
Sorcerer of secrets.
A better position. Let order be restored.
We do have this really nice item that gives us Ancestral Warriors, which we 2 summons. You can drop that on, gives us a little squad of halberd infantry that just spreads the damage around as well. Makes our little hero squad a little bit more durable.
Emperor's Executioner.
We'll cast that, just debuff everybody.
Gate Master. Harmony is mine. Supreme Watchman. Shield of the Celestial Empire.
There's some Talons happening.
Executioner.
The Talons should knock YUAN BO and Posse around as well. I think. Can't really see if they were getting knocked around or not. Hey, Tyrion.
The Dragon Emperor commands.
Yeah, he only uses Executioner on characters, unfortunately.
The Jade Court's power.
Yeah, I was a bit busy today, so I couldn't stream, but I thought I'd just chuck in a little short stream at the end, just to say hello to everybody and see if we can get a couple more turns done on this campaign. So, hello everybody.
The Dragon Emperor's most loyal. Jade Officer. Stone and Steel. Master of Defense.
The winds are mine to command.
Thoughts in harmony.
My pen or sword.
Can't see if my... Yeah, they do get knocked over. So see, my guys get knocked over, but Talons only affects enemies, so it doesn't. If I understand correctly, it shouldn't do any damage to us because it only affects enemies. But the knockover effect still knocks our guys over, and you know when our guys get knocked over, then they don't take any damage because they're in invulnerability frames. So it's sort of like, yeah, as long as we keep all our guys on foot, it kind of helps you make them a little bit more durable, I guess.
My elixirs are ready. The path of metal. Root them out.
Good. Yeah, this guy is
Stone and steel.
trying to regenerate still, so we could let him go for a bit. Do a double dragon breath, or double jade lion, triple jade lion breath, as the case may be. Yeah, their breaths are pretty shit by themselves. We have like 3 or 4 of them together, and you drop like quadruple breaths on people and stuff, and it seems to do a pretty good job. No, I don't know. I think I missed most of that, but you know, you get the gist. Hey, boop boop. Yeah, I think we're winning. YUAN BO is really strong. It's, you know, not very. It's pretty easy to do well with him, I guess. Assuming you basically know how to play Cathay and stuff. Yeah, I'm just letting this guy regenerate a little bit more. Excited to go try Cathay? Yeah, Cathay's fun. YUAN Bo's mechanics are really cool. The only thing that I sort of regret with YUAN BO is that he's got all these cool mechanics, but I feel like you don't really need them because, like, you know, it's sort of so easy anyway. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. Like there's all this, like I want to explore the Masters of Stone and Matters of State, sorry, with the Stone and Steel. I want to kind of explore that more because there's all these bonuses and everything you can get. But it's like I'm already pretty much steamrolling. I'm already pretty much steamrolling now, and so you know, you get to the point where you just kind of playing through turns so that you can unlock the Matters of State, which are cool, but you don't actually need the Matters of State because you're already steamrolling, you know? So it's like, yeah, I kind of wish that they could, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that really, but yeah, I kind of wish, like, maybe you got the Matters of State stuff earlier, or maybe you, oh wow, we got a massive raid on Twitch. Legend of Total War is raiding with a party of 530 people on Twitch. Classic legend. Yo, hey everybody, hey everyone on Twitch, welcome. Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, I feel like YUAN BO's got heaps of cool mechanics, but I feel like, you know, he's sort of too strong, and you've already won before you even really get to explore half of his mechanics, and so it feels a little bit, hey Mayhem. So yeah, it sort of feels like a bit wasted or whatever. Hey Pruncy, welcome guys. But then again, if you're like, yeah, I feel like you know, Meow and Xiaoming, they're kind of more classic, you know, classic Cathay because they're over in the proper Cathay star position and all that. But then they don't have those cool extra mechanics that they don't have those cool extra mechanics that YUAN BO has. So it's like.
I cannot.
Alchemist of Shangyang.
What's she do? Assassinate or hinder replenishment? Yeah, neither of those are really very useful.
Perhaps an elixir of tirelessness.
Playing as Meow, Zatan fights Village and the Kurgan warband for you. Oh, okay, nice.
Aye, lad.
Oh yeah, I'm
what
trying
can I
to
do?
bring Yorick. I stole Yorick from Marcus Wolfhart. I'm trying to bring him to
Let us
combine
move.
him with
Celestial ancestors.
Satang, so that we can make like an even more powerful giant artillery monster. Yeah, I guess there's nothing much to do with There's nothing really to do with Satang apart from just buff his missiles so that he can shoot people, because he's good artillery piece, and yeah, and you can put him with archers, I guess, and make like a archer boosting hero, because he's got 15 missile and ammunition, and he's got another thing that gives boost missiles, doesn't he? Yeah, and he's got range and reload as well. So he's kind of almost got like double red line, and then you can stack that on top of red line as well. So yeah, is the legendary hero as good as the Golden Knight? Oh, they're hard to compare because they're totally different. Like, yeah, the Golden Knight's kind of like a bodyguard type character, but she's also like a military captain that boosts Zarguard and stuff. And I think she can boost Ice Guard as well, but probably Zarguard are the cooler option. Whereas Satang's like, yeah, he can be a really good buffer for archers, and he's also an artillery piece. So yeah, so basically he's like an artillery piece that buffs archers, I would say. He's pretty crap in melee. He's got a lot of hit points, and he's got a lot of armor, but you can imagine he's a big target, so you get the crap shot out of him, especially by armor-piercing missiles if you get too close. But yeah, he's got, 413 range. I think I might have increased that. I think it starts off at 380. Yeah, and then it's increased. Yeah, I think he's got 380 range or 385 range, and he boosts archers like a lot. So yeah, so he'd be good to have it like with a like celestial crossbows army or something like that, I guess.
Aye.
Celestial General.
Shogungan
All right.
Lord.
Well, at least we're not broke again now, so that's good. No, I haven't used Caravan Sled. I did start a Caravan campaign and I was really enjoying it, but I just wanted to kind of like jump around and play a little bit of each campaign to try them all out, you know?
The Storm Dragon.
Yeah, what else are we doing? Let me just use this thing.
Dragon.
Oh yeah, I was bringing the Iron Dragon over. That's why we're not going to bring him.
The waves bring harmony.
Not possible.
Do you reckon Iron Dragon will be able to solo Tyrion?
Dragon-blooded Shogungan.
Not sure if he will.
Lord of Yin and Yang.
Tamon blows. The Iron Dragon. Retribution is nigh.
Oh well, he's immortal. If he dies, he dies. Let him out. He can have a crack. He's only got 3. He's only got 3 lions.
I serve the Shadow Court.
Xiaoming.
What can I do to make him have more chance of actually surviving this? Oh, he's got a Jade Amulet, so he's got lots of magic. He's probably going to get the crap kicked out of him by Tyrion in melee, though. What's his melee defense? 73. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. What's Tyrion's melee attack? Like 100?
Absolutely not.
Oh, it's only 80. He's only level 12, and he hasn't got his weapon.
Shaman bends to my will.
Yeah, I mean, we should be able to beat Tyrion, shouldn't we?
Metal.
We have armor piercing? No, not really armor piercing, but he's got a higher armor piercing ratio than a normal lord. So that's cool. And then he just needs his Luminarch Lens. And Arcane. I don't know. What do we give him for Arcane? That'll give him a bit of extra wins. And it'll give him his winds magic faster as well.
An extension of my celestial will.
Alright, we'll see if he's gonna see if he wins against Tyrion. I don't really care if he dies, but I mean I hope he doesn't die. But
Yes, lad.
it'll be amusing if he does, I guess.
Astromancer of Grand Cathay.
We could send her in as well, but she's probably gonna die. I'll just double check. I'll just double check if that's a battle. That is a battle.
Unfurl the sail.
Chosen by the celestial dragon, fortune can be woven.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga. Dragon-blooded
All right,
Shogunga.
it's all coming together. Yeah, I'm sort of coming around to that as well, but I just I don't know. Like with it's a pretty common scenario, like if like across all factions, you know, like if you're talking about Empire, then like oh, maybe that's a bad example, but yeah, what the hell? If you're talking about Empire, you know, like Volkmar's got like all this crazy mechanics that he can boost his stuff really powerfully, whereas Calfranz doesn't really have any of that stuff. He's just got the Imperial Authority. But it's not such a big difference, like in terms of how cool their mechanics are. Like they're sort of not that much different, you know. I'm trying to think of a better example actually. Or compare Malekith with Malice or something like that, you know? Like Malice has got slightly more interesting mechanics than Malekith, I guess, but it's not really that much of a difference. But with Yuan Bo, like Yuan Bo's faction mechanics are like way cooler and way more interesting than Miao Yi and Xiaoming. Like he's just got everything they've got, plus he's got all this other like really cool stuff. And it's the same with Mother Estankia. She's got like everything that Katerin and Castelton has got, but she's also got all these crazy curses that she can cast to just destroy armies without even needing to use her units. Plus she's got these crazy hexes she can use to do all this crazy stuff. You know, so I feel like it's just, yeah, I don't know. They need to do some work on boosting those. They need to do some work on boosting those factions to those old school factions, not to make them all like complex and crazy like the new factions, but just to maybe just give them some stat boosts or some bonuses for particular units or something to make them better, you know? That's what I don't know, that's what I reckon. It's like comparing Teclis and Tyrion to Eltharion. Yeah, it is sort of, but like, yeah, actually, no, it's exactly like that, really, isn't it? But the thing is, like, I kind of prefer Tyrion in a way to Teclis, to Eltharion almost, because, like, Eltharion's got all those cool mechanics and everything, but Tyrion's just kind of, you know, normal, I guess. Yeah, no, actually, that's a pretty good example, but I don't know. I still, like, yeah, no, I think that's sort of exactly the same thing, really. Yeah, it's exactly the same thing, but I don't mind Tyrion though for some reason. Like I still will play Tyrion probably even as much, or maybe almost as much as Eltharion, just because of that. Like Tyrion's just a beast, yeah. But like mathematically or whatever, like you're better off playing Eltharion because you can just confederate Tyrion, and then you've got all Tyrion stuff as well. Especially now that you can respec, it's like. Like Tyrion's not even locked into like one spec. You can just confederate him and take whatever spec you want, switch it back and forth. But yeah, Tyrion's an example of basically the same. Tyrion Eltharion is like an example of like the same problem essentially. That like, you know, the new factions are just so much better. But in that situation though, I kind of don't mind, because what should I do here? Pop that, I guess. I can disrupt Tyrion's armor. You can drop a constellation of the dragon on top of it. Like, let's just start dropping some firewalls. Get this party started. So we've got 145 intensity, but we've also got 40% fire weakness on them. I'm not sure if it shows up. Where does the fire weakness doesn't actually show up on them, does it? He's getting wrecked a little bit. There's too many single entities and I can't handle them all. Yeah, no, it's not happening. Have a constellation of the dragon, you bastards. It's just because we've got Tyrion and we've got the Phoenix and we've got the yeah, we've got Tyrion, a Phoenix, and an Eagle. So there's like 3 single targets, and I can't like hurt any of them. So it's like, yeah, pretty crap. What's going on? Am I getting shit out of me? Oh, is he? What the fuck is going on? Oh, I'm getting wrecked by these flyers. Yeah, I didn't think that through, did I? Yeah, it's the oh, fucking hell. Yeah, he's gonna get wrecked because on the ground, even on the, I thought it would be alright. I mean, I thought it would be better in the air because there was no Tyrion, but it's actually like even worse in the air because the flyers were able to hit him like better.
Thoughts in harmony. Hunting down villainy. The path of iron. Timon guides me.
Yeah, no, he's dead. Tyrion lost the battle.
Repositioning.
To try and like try and like 1v1 the I kind of attack this fucker on the ground. Try and 1v1 this brick, but I don't think it's gonna happen somehow. Yeah, he's dead. That's not good for the Iron Dragon. No, I've sent him on a bit of a fool's mission. He didn't really deserve that. But I don't know. I just wanted to see how it would go. But yeah, see, this is the problem with the YUAN BO campaign. Like, it's quite early in the campaign, and I already just don't care. You know, like I'm already like not bothered at all. Like, it should be a matter of concern that I just lost one of my legendary lords, but it's like not at all. You know. The Luminarch lens is not working. Yeah, is it supposed to? How are you supposed to be able to see the weakness on them? So I thought I remembered being able to see fire weakness on their card somewhere, but I can't. But I can't remember what it looks like now.
My time.
That's disappointing. I was excited about having the Luminarch lens. Yeah, no. Can you normally can you see fire weakness on their unit card, can't you?
To the front line.
3.
But yeah, thanks for letting me know. Oh, we got an ambush. Ogre Kingdoms. So this is like. So is this like just a normal caravan ambush, or is this like a weird rebel faction? No, we would say rebels, wouldn't it? So this is just a normal caravan ambush, but they actually got the ambush on me. It removes fire resistance instead of adding weakness. Oh, okay. That sucks. Man, now I want to see what my fire damage would be like if I had the proper lens actually doing weakness instead of reducing fire resistance.
And victory shall be certain.
Check this for Empire Captain in the green and yellow. Pretty cool.
On to command. Heading out. At once.
March in order the ranks. Warrior crossbows. Thoughts in harmony. With joy. Trade warriors.
Sir, I'll ready the men.
Motherland's finest.
Crossbowmen. Subordinate only to dragons.
Order and the balance.
Seeking Cathay's foes.
Shenyang sends us. Samurai. Seeking Cathay's foes.
It sucks how you can't add sucks how you can't put mages in your caravans anymore like you used to be able to. That was cool.
Guided by ancestors. Thoughts. Harmony.
BLT just getting into this ogre. Execute him. Lamb. I'll teach him. Oh, this Jade Warrior got caught in the crossfire a little bit. The ogre ambushes are fun, aren't they? Yeah. It's good with I mean, with the caravan ambushes are fun. Yeah, the fun little battles. It's kind of like those little battles that you have with the Empire, but the ones with the Empire, like I just always auto resolve them because you can always auto resolve them, and there's no real advantage to not auto resolving them. So I feel like they, yeah, like, you know, when the Imperial Authority dilemmas come up, and you can intercede to help your fellows. Yeah, those things are just kind of pointless now. They just give you free money every now and again, basically. Remember, they used to be a bit harder, but I think they changed them now so you can just always auto-resolve them. Hey Nathan, how you going, buddy? I guess I'll take that punishment. Pop them up a little bit. Yeah, I think we did too good a job with our diplomacy down south. We got no threats. Dude's really unlucky with Marcus Wolfhart this time around because he never added his other heroes to his armies. I just got Georek, and then after he added Georek, that was it. He never added another hero to an army again. So yeah, that sucked. I live in Melbourne. Legend lives in Queensland. They're like over 1,000 kilometers away from each other. It's like it's probably like a 12-hour, 15-hour drive or something to get to Legend's house from my house. We're pretty far away. We live in the same country, but that's about it. Alright, I want to get four stones so I can drop another commercial district. So I need to just use another 2 steel on something. We'll just do some instant recruitment. But yeah, how cool is this mechanic? It's so cool. Like, especially the commercial district and the fortress city. Like those, I think they're so much fun. They're so cool. You know, getting free items. Just yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool mechanic. But yeah, the pacing seems a little bit off. Like because it takes. It's a very slow. Like these early things, you use them, but the commercial district and the fortress city, like, it's sort of like it's the sort of thing that it gives you an advantage straight away, but it's the sort of thing that you want to play a long campaign to really get the enjoyment out of maxing them all out and all that kind of stuff. But they just, I don't know, they just doesn't, I don't know. I feel like there kind of isn't a long campaign to be had. It's just like it's all over by that time, you know?
The Storm Dragon. Sent by the Emperor.
Alright, we'll take some attrition, but that's fine. She'll still be strong.
Dragon-blooded
These guys are just gonna sit here and wait for
Shaper of the Eight Winds.
once I eventually build the thing. They're just gonna sit here and wait for the lizard armies to kill. Yeah, I lost my commercial district as well because I got Exiled blown up. Classic. Just going max yin here so we can get as much growth as possible. Yeah, it'd probably take about a day and a half, 2 days of solid driving. What's going on here? Didn't we kill these rebels? Oh, damn it.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
Oh, is this Tyrion? Oh, look at it. Look at this guy just getting around thinking he's top shit after he slaughtered the Iron Dragon.
The glory of Cathay is unparalleled. Shogungan Lord reporting.
YUAN BO. That location seems
Alright,
wide.
we shall have our revenge.
Rations will be provided. Child of the Nine.
For Cathay.
Alchemist of Shangya. Feet become fleet. Dragon-blooded Shogungan.
Governor and executioner.
Yeah, see, he's not that awesome himself.
Birds tell me such stories of my
I'll give this guy the
so many plots.
The Crystal of Kunlan. We'll give preservation to YUAN BO. So this 10% damage resistance, but it says it affects allies, so it doesn't work on him, right? So that sucks kind of, doesn't it? Hey King Swizzy. King Swizzy said, I've only been playing for a couple of weeks and I struggle in normal difficulty campaign. I feel the biggest problem is managing multiple armies and not taking the time to upgrade my main lord's army as always on the move to bother building advanced military buildings, etc. It's hard to balance. 2 to 3 turn wait feels bad to me. Any advice? Yeah, I don't know, it's a hard one, Kings. I can probably give you some advice on a specific faction if you got a particular faction that you like playing, and could give you a few tips for how to get ahead with that particular faction. But yeah, I mean, in general, yeah, I mean, that's a thing. If you want to keep blitzing with the early game tier 0 and tier 1 units, and you're pushing further and further away from your core settlements, then yeah, you aren't going to have any elite units in your army apart from what you start with. Once you get far enough in the game, you can start capturing settlements that are already tier 2 or tier 3, and like in the late game you can start capturing settlements that are already tier 4 or whatever. So, you know, but yeah, I mean, it's just obvious that, but you can just like, you know, orbit around something, you know. So if you take a settlement tier 3, you build a tier 3, start building a tier 3 barracks, and then instead of keeping on pushing out, you just orbit around and like conquer in a circle and kind of come back to where you started, you know. Yeah, that's about the best, you know. But yeah, it's pretty obvious, obviously, you know.
A moment to think is never a moment wasted.
But yeah, I don't know. The thing with this game, a lot of the thing with this game is really just learning the campaigns, like learning who your early opponents are. You know, once you deal with those, who your next challenges are going to be, you know, and kind of figuring out a specific strategy of how you're going to deal with that for the early campaign anyway. Once you get into the mid game, it kind of, you know, there's a bit of changeability, but But yeah, I feel like just being familiar with that specific campaign that you're playing is like one of the biggest things. So you know, you just play the campaign. If it doesn't work out, play the same campaign, but do some stuff a bit different, you know, and you kind of just learn that particular lord and that particular start position and what you can get away with. Who do you attack? When do you attack? Who attacks you and when, etc. Yeah, that's it. You kind of get the idea of there's a bit of flow. Non says he uses taxi lords to recruit elite units and then move them to where the front lines are. Yeah, once your economy is good enough that you can have armies just not doing anything, then yeah, you can just recruit elite units back home and then send them out. You can also disband your lord and send him home, and then send him out and bring him out again with a new army. All right, so I've tanked him up slightly. Yeah, all right, I'll leave him with this, and I've got fences blades on him, so he's slightly more durable. Maybe I'll give him that.
A useful tool in the right hand.
I don't know. I kind of suspect he's still going to get wrecked by Tyrion and his goon squad. But we'll see how we go.
It is mine by blood right.
Rouse for battle.
Stop running! It's alright, we'll get him.
Natural authority.
The celestial commands.
Yeah, what's your favorite faction, King Swizzy? He raided Teapot Tom. We got about 800 Eshin assassins in there. Nice. Alright, we're gonna get revenge for our brother that died just recently.
Yuan Bo, Spy Master.
Oh yeah, I changed this thumbnail and title and thumbnail at your guys' suggestion and building options. Oops. So yeah, let me know if you think it's any better. All right. We'll hide our booster squad back here. Their only purpose is to give us extra magic damage. This is our little goon squad.
And warrior.
Warpstone and steel.
I'll move these guys over here just so they delay a little bit. I want to see how this squad goes against Tyrion before we bring in reinforcements. Obviously his army's a little bit more busted up than it was before, but it wasn't really the infantry don't really matter. It's just Tyrion, this phoenix and that eagle, and they were able to wreck us before. We'll sit inside the forest so that the large creatures have debuff.
Jade officer. Praise the Dragon Emperor. Gate Master.
We've got 3 of them now that have got their bastions defenders.
Stone and steel.
He's on a horse, so he can piss off. No horse people in here.
Spy Master. Jade Dragon moving. There we serve. Emperor's Executioner. Yuan Bo. The Fang falls. Bureaucrat and warrior. Yuan Bo.
Alright. Drop this debuff so they can't hit me too easily. Can also put up his shield. Because he's got 200% intensity, he's got 88% damage resistance on this. So he's pretty much just can tank no problem, that's good. Get rid of some of the chaff with the talons. That'll also knock over our guys, which will give them hopefully a little bit of immunity versus these large entities. Alright, we're still doing a bit better this time. It's nice just having a few other entities to spread the damage around on, so it's not just everybody pounding on the Lord. These guys aren't as tough, probably, but it's better than him just being by himself. Might just drop a. I can't execute the. Birds because they're not characters. Put the shield up on this guy. I'll drop another. I'll wait a little more. Wait a little bit and then drop some more AoE. Once we've got most of the chaff, then we'll start putting. We'll summon our ghost halberds to help us deal with these big birds.
In the dragon's name. I am the executioner.
Yeah, so I mean we've got heaps of other troops and stuff. I just wanted to see how much of a try to get an understanding of like how much these guys can deal with by themselves. I think this is probably one of the tougher challenges that they're likely to face, like this kind of situation where you've got a duelist lord, the phoenix, and an eagle. I mean, there's tougher theoretical matchups that you could meet up, but we're unlikely to actually run into them. You know?
Master of defense. Gate Master, praise the Dragon Emperor. I am unbreakable. Harmony is mine.
This Tyrion, give him another execute. Yeah, I think they got it pretty much handled.
Executioner. Hard as Jade. Jade officer.
That's alright, we'll just come back here and grab some heals.
Positioning is all.
But yeah, I have visited Legend's house once. I was kind enough to invite me over to meet Mrs. Legend and the dogs. That was pretty cool. He's got a very cute dog. It's just like, I don't know, it's so cute. It's so soft and like his like fur is so soft and stuff, and he's so like, yeah, he's very friendly. Well, All right. Well, I guess these 4 guys together are tougher than Miao Xiaming. But I feel like I didn't really give Xiaming, like, you know, the best chance in life. Set him up to fail.
We need wealth more than workers.
Yeah, I don't know which I don't know what I'm most excited about from the DLC. I don't think I'm super excited about any of it that much. I'm just like, you know, I think it's all like cool. It's all cool. I'm happy that there's a bit more new stuff now for I'm happy that there's a bit more new stuff now for the Warriors of Chaos. I really like Warriors of Chaos, and pretty much everything that got added for Zeech, the Warriors of Chaos have got Changebringers, you know, Zangors, those Zeech Centaurs, yeah, pretty much all that stuff. There's Zeech Lords, Zeech Heroes. So Chaos Warriors did well out of it. I feel like Zeech though, like the actual Zeech factions, like the Changeling and Kairos, like I don't know. I think I'd like Kairos a lot better now that we've got the extra hero and the extra lord, but I don't know. I still don't like him like that much. Like I still like the Chaos Warriors way more, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You please people are reacting well to the DLC. Oh, are people reacting well to the DLC? Yeah, I haven't really I don't really know how to judge that. Yeah. I mean, most people in the chat seem to be pretty happy about it. I feel like with the exception of Khorne, Warriors of Chaos mono factions are just more fun than the demon factions. Yeah, for sure. Oh, hey, we got a raid before, didn't we? On YouTube. Was that from Ash? I saw a raid come up, but I don't know, I was in the middle of something and I didn't. Yeah, anyone who came over with the raid on YouTube, whose raid was that? Should be able to auto-resolve this. It was Radiant Ash. Oh, nice. Thanks a lot, Ash. Radiant Ash is a legend. And yeah, welcome everyone who came from Radiant Ash's stream. Sorry I didn't say anything earlier. You going by discussions on Steam? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't checked out the Steam discussion. I don't really go to the Steam forums on Warhammer, actually. I usually just look at, like, Reddit, and yeah, that's about it, really. Maybe I should check out the Steam discussions. Are the Steam forums for Warhammer good?
Ooh, dragon speed.
Alright, so...
What needs to be done?
I think that's good enough, except we've got too many dudes.
Cathay's forces were created for such triumphs.
Oh, this is a 20 stack. So they need more spell intensity, so we've got 3. We need 7 to max it out, so it's 4. So we need 3 more slots. I don't really want to get rid of anything though. Oh, I'll pull this guy out. So that's 1 slot, and we need 2 more slots. I don't want to get rid of my Jade Warriors.
Child of the Nine. Natural authority. Celestial ancestors. Does the spirit dragon approve?
Maybe I should start a new army for Satan.
Cathay has no need of wastrels.
Keeper.
Alright, so he needs 5, so 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your presence humbles us, ancient lord.
Perhaps
An elixir of tirelessness.
Such joy, seeing our soldiers transit.
One rag. It is time.
Yeah, I think yeah, I'm just kind of, I feel like the DLC was good. I feel like the update to the DLC was good. And I feel like everything's kind of moving in the right direction. But yeah, I just want to see more updates, I guess. Like, apart from just the DLC units and everything that are getting added, I want to see more updates of like faction mechanics and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't want to be a whiner. We just got a free update and they gave us a whole bunch of free stuff, so that's pretty good, I guess. Can't complain. Yeah, I just went to the trouble of building all these barracks so I could sell this stuff to Tyrion, and then he just declared war on me. He ruined it. I was trying to be his friend. Oh, I spent all my money again. Alright.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
One should feel no shame in retreat.
One should feel no shame in retreat. People weakling. We'll switch him out for... Wait, which one do I want? Yang or Ying? Yang. Yeah, I want Yang. Real level 10.
Celestial General.
Dragon-blooded Shogungan.
Oh yeah, this stone ground stance, right? So it gives you 100% mass. Does that mean that you can cast it on cavalry and just like punt people or like all over the place? I think we're about to find out. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can just give her the cast iron blade and then she'll be able to win. She'll win every fight. Oh, 20% speed. Nice. Give her that. Is there anything else we can give it? A more mass or more speed? Oh, yeah, we'll give it speed banner. 30%. Yep. Alright, we'll just make her the fastest dang warhorse around. Is there anything else that can give her more speed? I just want to punt dudes around the place. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't check the aura whether it actually worked or not. I need potions of foolhardiness.
A gift from my ancestors.
Not get off that easily. Alright. Let's see how fast we can make. Oh, I didn't put the banner on. Did I? Yeah, no, I did. I did put the banner on. Cool. About the new Cathay Lord, is he worth using or should we stick with casters? Casters have a law of magic and the heroes don't have. Hey, Anon. So if you want to make a new army, then what I usually do is I give them a Yang Lord as the general of the main army. Then they can use those good fire spells to, you know, take out enemy infantry and stuff. And I try and level them up quick so that you get access to that magic fast. But then if I'm going to have extra lords, quite often I'll have like 1 or 2 extra lords that follow the main army around, just so that you can, you know, have another lord that can occupy settlements for you or whatever. So yeah, so the new lords are pretty beefy. They're pretty tough. They do good damage. They're durable, you know. So they're great, like kind of early game bodyguards, kind of like heroes. Kind of like heroes before you've got access to heroes, you know. You just recruit a couple of those extra generals, and then they can just go around as your like beefy melee heroes to accompany your dragon-blooded Shogun Lord. That's how I use them, really. They do have some army buff skills, so later on once you get magic, like later on once you get spellcaster heroes, you could use one of the generals as a, what's our speed? 117, that seems pretty good. So if we can punt someone, if we can punt him down the hill, then, and punt him off like this, then potentially we could kill him. This wouldn't do much damage to them. Oh, that was pretty good actually, considering their cavalry.
Offspring of dragons! Descendant of dragons!
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting the fireball to do too much. Can you fireball him? Oh yeah, I can fireball him, but I want to try and punt him off this hill. Because I've got this dude up to 117 speed, and I've got this spell that gives me plus 100% mass. So I don't think they've got that much mass, the horses, but figure, you know, if we double it, it might be pretty cool. What's something that has got a lot of mass that you could charge stuff with? I don't think I was gonna say hey Bad Miracles, thanks for the content, says Bad Miracles. Welcome. You're very welcome, man. Thank you for the super chat. Have we already got a Bad Miracles character in this campaign? I'm not sure. I'll pop you on the roll of glory for now, and I'll check it out later. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Cheers.
Master of the winds! Offspring of dragons!
Let's get some shield action going. 44% damage resistance.
Shogun sorcerer! Dragon, hear my prayer! Seeking opportunity! There! I will go! Repositioning! Leading the way! A new path! Descendant of dragons! This way! Seeking opportunity! Fire in the blood! On gilded foot!
73 melee attack. So she should be able to wreck them pretty quick. If we could get him to stand around here, that's a nice steep cliff. We could punt him off there. I reckon maybe that might be good enough to get him killed. So we have to park around here so that he'll park around there. And then he should, as long as we stay inside his range of his crossbow, he should pretty much stay stationary where we want him to be. Actually, there it looks a bit steeper. I think that looks a bit steeper there. Get him to try to get him to come here, and then I'll go around him and try and punt him off there.
In Shenyang's name, we stop. Kiss of the spirit dragon.
See how when you're pointed perfectly at them, it'll just fires the fireball straight away?
Shogun sorcerer, descendant of dragons.
I want to get him a bit more over here.
My chosen place.
Out there is where I want him.
So be it. gilded foot. There! A new path.
A little bit more up. A little bit more up the hill.
This is the way.
It's about there.
Ready to rule.
Yeah, that's perfect, I think. Right there. Stop moving.
Born of dragons. Seeking opportunity. Repositioning. A new path. Order and harmony. There. On gilded foot. Leading the way. I shape the wind.
No.
Repositioning.
Ah. Okay, well that's the test. That's the test one, right? So I only bumped him a little bit. But now we're trying to cast it again, but this time we'll try and get the double mass going this time.
My chosen place. This way. Born of dragons.
Right, he's in the perfect spot.
This is the way. On gilded foot. At once. Eradicate them. Bathed in celestial light. Without
Look at that fireball. That was brutal.
Shogungan sword.
Oh no, we're out of range. We're out of
My
range.
chosen place. This way.
Oh,
Repositioning.
get him in the perfect
I
spot.
will go. Fire in the blood.
I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Order and harmony. Eight winds to me. On gilded foot. Leading the way. Of course. Descendant of dragons. This way. Cease march. Dragons, hear my prayer. To battle.
All right, we got double mass. Hey! Nah, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. You gotta punt them a bit further than that. But if you punt it, apparently if you punt them far enough, they actually insta die. It's about like they've got to drop like about the same height as a wall. You know how you take the well, I think that's how it works anyway. You know, when you fall off a wall, like you instantly die. I think if you can punt them like far enough so that they fall like the height of the wall, then that's when they die. Because I was fighting on a wall the other day, and there was like an incline there with the wall there, and like if they punted off onto the incline, they didn't fall enough to actually take the instant death. And that was the first time I've seen that, because normally if there's a wall there and there's flat ground, if you fall off the wall, you die. But if there's an incline and then you fall off and you don't fall as far, then you don't get the instant death. So yeah, I thought that was pretty trippy. But yeah, and yeah, so people have told me that you can actually just punt people off stuff. If it's big enough drop, then they get instant death. But obviously she's not got enough mass. But this spell could be kind of cool if, I don't know, if you could get like, you need to play as Kolek, steal one of these dragon-blooded Shogun lords, and then get her to like cast it on Kolek so you can like punt people. Can you insta-kill single entities like that though? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You mean which? What do you mean? Well, I don't know. I haven't tested it on this. Do you mean like by knocking them off walls? You can definitely kill single entities by blowing up walls. And I'm not sure if they can. I think they can get punted off, can't they? I can't really remember. I can't remember off the top of my head seeing it happen recently. But I've definitely had single entities fall from the top of the wall to the bottom when the wall got destroyed and they died. That's definitely happened to me a number of times. And I've used it on enemies quite a lot as well. So yes, I can definitely confirm if you blow up the wall, then they die. Nikari's especially good at flinging infantry down inclines because he's super fast. Oh, nice. Yeah, and he's high mass as well, hey. If he just didn't look so silly. I feel like the Juggernaut mounts that you can get for Corn Lords, they should be really high mass. I'm not sure how high mass they are though. But you can check TWW stats and see all the different masses for the different characters. So yeah, could be fun to like figure out the best characters for like punting people off hills.
Dragon-blooded Shogun gun.
Shogun gun lord reporting.
Descended from celestial glory.
She's done her duty now. She can go back to sleep. Just respec her so she's only out for 3 turns in case we need her again. Greases gets high mass, yeah, but he's super slow though. Well, he's not super slow, but he's only like 50 speed or something, so he's not very good at it, I don't think. Does he still punt stuff? See, it's this thing. Some things, even if they're not that fast, they can, if they've got enough mass, they can still punt things. But if you get something that's fast and massive, it's even better. But yeah, I like the idea of using that. But you guys did see though that the 100% extra mass definitely made him punt a lot further, right? So it definitely works. It's just like got to get something with more mass so you can just fling people away.
Shogun gun lord reporting. I was born to wield it.
Dragon-blooded Shogun gun. Child.
How's my fortress going? I'm trying to get my fortress up to tier 4, so I'm trying to just keep pounding the ying. So we've got 6 ying, so we've got like absolutely as much growth as we can possibly pump out of this place. Yeah. I just like, I don't want to, that's the thing, like I don't want to, because potentially, right, if we get this tier 5 celestial armory, then we can recruit all of our units here with plus 20 armor bonus, just permanently. Those units have 20 more armor than all other units. So it's like, I almost don't really want to recruit any units until I get that, but it's going to be ages.
Natural authority.
Because I really like, I do really like,
I think only of the Great Bastion.
yeah, I should try to reduce our people a little bit. We don't really need this lord, actually.
Glide to glory.
Dragon-blooded Shogun gun.
I'm just going to say, in case it's not good to have like such low amount of income and low amount of money because, you know, just in case a couple of armies move into your regions and start raiding and, you know, one of your settlements gets sieged, so you lose the income from it and everything. It's pretty easy to get your income messed up. I might send this guy off just doing some random sea treasures and stuff while we wait for that.
Within my reach. Never flag, never falter.
Shogun gun lord reporting.
Yeah, I should have done this a bit earlier, so we would have had more regen, but... yeah, we'll do supply line operations on, I don't know, our main army, I guess. Oh, actually, I should have cast it on Miao Ying. She was actually taking attrition, I just realized. Oh, she wouldn't have gotten a replenishment because she's already taken it. She's already taken attrition anyway, but...
Let us talk frankly. Away from war.
No. I'm gonna wait and see which faction I want to be friends with out of Mother Stankia and the Wood Elves. Haven't quite decided yet. Thanks everyone for dropping by. I was just I just thought I'd do a little short stream because I was busy, so I couldn't really stream in normal time, so I just thought I'd do a little couple-hour stream. But yeah, I didn't expect it to be such a busy one. Thanks again to Legend of Total War for the host. That's awesome. What do we got here? Zin Zaifu gains trait. Who's Zin Zaifu? Oh, that's this guy. No. What? Who's Zin Zaifu? Is that my Lord? Oh, right, that's my Lord Magistrate, right. So I gains trait Blessed by Inns. Frostbite attacks for all units in the army and magical attacks for all units in the army. Look, that's pretty cool. What's this one? Sell value of cargo plus 100%, maximum cargo capacity plus 30%. I don't really care that much about the cargo capacity and stuff because, I mean, it's like what is it? It's like 3,000 gold every few turns, or, you know, if we stack it up more, we could get it up higher and stuff. Oh, then again, if you wanted to do like the cheesiest, highest caravan ever in the history of caravans, that would be a pretty good trait to get. But no, I don't care about that. I like the magical weapons thing. I think the magic weapons thing's cooler. Plus we get 2 Celestial Dragon Guard. I'll just take this so I don't lose any money.
Through banishment, I gained power.
Everyone's pretty not very talkative today. Anybody anybody been enjoying their campaigns or found anything cool about the new units or the new campaigns since the 4.2 patch?
An execution imminent.
Excuse me. We're bringing some more troops to.
It suits my purposes.
Not so much to help us, but just to give us extra magic item drop chance.
Redouble your speed.
Cathayans,
3, 4. We need one more.
Astral
10.
of Grand Cathay.
10.
This will stand.
Yeah, though we've got 1 Astromancer and 1 Alchemist, so we've got full amount. Personally absorbed in a commission these days. What little time I've played, I've spent on Last Depot. You doing a commission? What's a commission? Like painting. Like that's like I know people call it a commission when somebody asks them to paint miniatures for somebody. Is that the sort of thing you mean?
Celestial ancestors.
Follow my example.
Oh, freelance web developer. Oh, okay, nice. I'll look you up if I ever need to design a website.
An execution imminent.
It's funny actually. I'm not very social person really. My wife's the social one in our team. So yeah, so I don't tend to really make friends or meet people very often. And yeah, I think since I started this YouTube channel, I think my rate of meeting people and making friends has gone up by about 1,000,000,000%.
For the Celestial.
Not really, just love getting Yuan Bo's trait on Techless or Archmages. Actually, yeah, that's like the best thing about Yuan Bo, isn't it? Just like killing him so you can get his trait on other factions. Does are there many factions that which factions can get unlimited yeah, which factions can get like unlimited Winds of Magic with Yuan Bo's trait that otherwise can't? Can Death Mages just straight up get unlimited Winds of Magic? Just oh well, you need a 3. You need something that's got a low Winds of Magic cost, I guess. Does Techless get Life Leech with his passives? No, he doesn't get the Death passive, does he? Just want to make all these guys like really tanky, so they can be better bodyguards for Yuan Bo.
Royal Executioner, eager for battle.
Perhaps an elixir of tiredness.
I'm just gonna bring all these heroes with my main lords and just have them just get into heaps of battles and level up, and then we'll split them up.
Wind Shaper.
Split them up later, probably. I got you into Battle Brothers, so you haven't bought the DLC yet? No, sorry, Fecus. Mostly playing a weeks-long Vampire Counts campaign. Would like to confederate Gorst for fun. Fluffed it by selling him a settlement that discouraged him from a confederation. Oh, that only lasts for like about 6 turns or something, Clock Monkey, so yeah. I wouldn't worry too much.
Dragon's Fang.
Probably not, you know, all is not lost, I would say.
End this paltry threat.
Yeah, I haven't really got enough passives, like I haven't really got enough AoE buffs for this little squad to be like optimal. I haven't even got a Helm of Discord. That's how bad off we are. It's so weird to be awake, like, oh, not awake, but it's weird to be like, I don't know, like I'm like right now I'm like you know, I'm just warming up, you know, and this is pretty much when I would have just finished my stream like this time normally. But I'm gonna wrap it up probably before too much longer. All right, so we'll take our recharging team. I mean our charge up team. They can go and hide in the bushes somewhere. Are there any bushes on this map? Alright, good. You guys stay there. And then our war team. Right in here. Everybody's dismounted. They do look pretty cool, these gate guards. The crossbows. I wonder what they look like when you shoot them all as a little squad. Like if I just pretend they're a little unit of 5 crossbowmen. Just shoot infantry with them or something.
Lifetimes in this struggle, never shirking my responsibility to fight for you, my people, for all Cathay.
I can tell the voice actor would have had fun doing that voice. Yeah, I've noticed that the doors are a lot harder to get down now. Just keep those guys to stay out of range. I don't think we need them. I want to keep testing out our little hero squad here. Oh, Teclis does get a death. Oh, okay, cool. So he's already got infinite wet magic then. If you can cast Chain Lightning with for 2 wins, you get 2.5 wins back from Life Leech every time you cast.
Master of Meteor Winds.
I believe.
Yuan Bo.
Is that with, so Zarex, is that with Teclis's weapons and with Yuan Bo's trait, or just with Teclis's weapons that he gets it down to like 1 or 2 wins of magic?
Emperor's most loyal. Yuan Bo.
Yeah, I think you can get some of your spells down to 1 wind of magic. Actually, I think you can get some of your spells down to 0 winds of magic, can't you? I think you can get, if you're playing as Balthazar Gelt, I think he gets, like, Searing Doom, I think he gets for, like, 1 wind of magic, and I think he gets, I can't really remember now. I think it was Searing Doom with, like, 1 winds of magic, and maybe free for Rust, Plague of Rust.
Dragon Emperor's most loyal. Bureaucrat and warrior. The Jade Court.
Hey, Nevin, welcome.
Executioner.
Yeah, well, I mean, Yuan Bo's got that was the Kunlun thing going off. It's pretty cool, actually, especially when you've already done a bunch of damage from other stuff, and then that just drops 18 damage AOE, recharges every 60 seconds or so. Oh yeah, so 10% damage resistance. Oh, I don't know how much damage resistance he started off with though. Got 26%. Oh, I can figure it out afterwards. 16% from the Talisman of Preservation, right? And then he might have 10 from his armor or something, or maybe he's getting 10 from that.
The Dragon Emperor's most loyal defenders. Blessings of Jade.
Oh yeah, so combat's good against cavalry, right? Because it does this big 3.4k hit in the middle here that's just gonna, yeah, delete cavalry. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the combat's cool. So it sort of works differently to like other AoE things, because instead of like splitting the damage, like instead of doing damage to everything inside there, like it was like Pit of Shades, it does like, you know, 5 damage per second for 10 seconds or whatever. So it does like 50 damage to each entity in there. But that doesn't do as much damage to cavalry because they have more hit points per entity than normal infantry. But with the Comet, it actually does, like, it has the explosive damage of 144. But then it also does this just block of damage that gets split between whatever it hits. So it just doesn't really matter whether it hits infantry or cavalry or what. They just get wrecked. It's pretty nice. No, I don't have the Bejeweled Dagger. You have to, if you want to get the Bejeweled Dagger, you've got to like keep sending caravans out. I haven't even gotten all of the items yet. It's only like turn 30 or something. Or turn 40. I'm not sure. I know that if you've gotten all of the items and you keep sending caravans out, then you've got a random chance to get the random items. There's about 4 or 5 of them. But if you just keep going back to the same, one, like if you've gone to Drakenhof and you've already got the Von Carstein blade, if you go back to Drakenhof again, does that give you a chance to get the random items? Or I assume it does.
Emperor's execution.
Seeking opportunity.
Yuan Bo. The day is done.
Although I suppose that means that the comets are bad to shoot on your own guys, because if there's no enemies there to absorb the hits, then your guys take a percentage of it. What do you mean? Sorry, no? So I think there's about 10 or 12 different items, and yeah, there's about how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's about 12 different items that you can get from the Cathay Caravan. So like 8 of them are linked to specific locations, and the other 3 or 4 are random. But you can't get the random ones. Like if you go to a specific location, then you get the item for that specific location. But once you've already got it, then you can. Once you've already got the specific items, then you can get the random items. I believe it's how it works. The Bejeweled Dagger and the Von Castle. Yeah, they're probably the top 2 best items that you can get from the caravans.
We shall do this.
They'd be, yeah, I'd say they'd be 1 and 2. I would have rated the lens as up there as well, but apparently it's bugged at the moment. It's not working, so I'm a bit sad about that. All right, well, yeah, this isn't really a good test because there's nothing for them to really fight. Yeah, this thing, I'm like I could get a Jade Amulet that gives, it sort of works the same way as Spirit Leech, as Life Leech does for Death Casters, and gives you back magic every time you cast. But I haven't even bothered putting on him because he's got so much Winds of Magic anyway, doesn't really need to worry about it. Yeah, I know what you mean, Evan. I mean, obviously, if you're playing as Dark Elves or if you're playing Dark Elves or Chaos Dwarfs or something like that, that's got a really important currency that you get from post-battle. You know, I tend to be more likely to want to manually fight it, so I can make sure that I don't get ripped off on those currencies. But most factions have some sort of thing like that, you know, like most factions at least get more money if they get more captives or something, you know. So yeah, I mean, Cathay gets post-battle replenishment. So the more, if you want to get more health back on your troops after the battle, then capturing more captives is going to give you more health, you know. Yeah. But if you don't, you know, if you're not trying to get more health back, then it probably doesn't matter as much. And also on that note, they've sort of fixed the auto resolve, I think, for Cathay sorry, Dark Elves and like Chaos Dwarfs and stuff, where you tend to get decent captives most of the time, I reckon. Even on settlement battles, I noticed most of the settlement battles you seem to get decent captives, whereas before you used to get totally rorted on settlement battles. Although I think there was still some situations where you do still get rorted. Maybe I think maybe those fortresses near the Empire, they still have screwy captives. Like you still get fuck all captives from auto resolve. Hey Matthew, what race are you looking forward to being more developed or introduced? The one that I desperately want added is Southern Realms. Well, two races really, I guess, Tilea and Estalia. But I also want them to do the Border Princes, and well, I'd like them to do, I guess it's not as big of a deal for me, but I'd like them to also do the Border Princes, which from what I understand it is supposed to be sort of just a hodgepodge of like exiled Hislevite lords, Bretonnian lords, you know, Empire lords or whatever, just all these little kind of robber barons that have set up their own little petty kingdoms there, which I did think would be a really cool, interesting area. But I could but yeah, but Tilea and Estalia, I think they just really need to be there. Not so much because I love those factions so much, or because I think they'd be such a great addition to the game, or any of that stuff. It's just because Tilea and Estalia are right in the middle of the old world, and they're really front and center, and it just looks really shit having these placeholder Empire factions there. You know, it just looks like the game's half finished. So yeah, so I really hope they sort that out. How about you guys have a bit of a comment? I love 200% spell intensity spells. It's definitely cool. Border Princes are pretty big in the lore. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I think Gotrek and Felix, you know, cruised around there a little bit. Yeah, Mark of Chaos. Is that where Mark of Chaos is set with the Grudge Bringers? Somebody should do like a mod. Somebody should do a mod of Total War, but make it like following the Grudge Bringers campaign. Like basically just redo Mark of Chaos, but in Warhammer 3. That'd be cool, I reckon. Just make it like similar, like a branching campaign and stuff.
Curios of the mortal world, take it all.
Alrighty then. Yeah, see here we've taken this at tier 3, so we can now recruit Jade Warriors and stuff, which is pretty cool. We've got an extra Gate Master capacity, but we've already got way over capacity on Gate Masters, I think. Yeah, 5 out of 2. So there's the Harbour of Lothern, but I'm pretty sure if we make this a commercial, district, it won't count as a harbour. However, it might still be a good idea to do it anyway, because we'll get 15% extra money, extra income from the whole province. And it's got 2 ports or 3 ports in it, including this. Like, even though it's not a proper port, it's still like, you know, gives you a lot of money when you upgrade it. The Gate Master's any good? Yeah, I mean, they're immediately a hero for Cathay, which is what we were asking for. Or they're immediately hybrid hero for Cathay. They're not like super duper tanky, but they're, you know, they're tankier than the caster lord, caster hero. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're like once I get them all leveled up and get them all with their 74 melee defense. At the moment, some of them are still lobies, so they haven't got their proper melee defense yet. Alright, so he's about as tanky as he's going to get. See, 63 melee defense, yeah. Okay, so it was stacking, because he had 16%, but in the battle he had 26. That's really weird. So maybe it's different on different things because like, so sorry. So what I was talking about was that this particular item says that it gives plus 10 ward save to allies in range, right? And I was saying how normally when it says allies, it doesn't affect the actual unit that is casting it. But I don't know, maybe that's not right. But like with some things like Guardian, I'm pretty sure the Guardian ability gives like physical resistance to allies in range if they're heroes or characters or whatever. I'm pretty sure that doesn't apply to the person who has Guardian, right? So you got to have 2 Guardians to like Guardian each other. But yeah, maybe that's more the exception to the rule, and most of the time it does apply. Because I had 26 ward save when I was in the battle, and he's only carrying 16. So I'm guessing that must have applied to himself, and he got his own 10 ward save back. I don't know. Has anyone else tested any allies' abilities and noticed if they did or did not affect the actual carrier of the item? I'm using Catalytic Kiln on Yuan Bo. He's now a Mortar Sentient. Yeah, nice. I've got a thing of Kunlan.
The dragons will be proud.
On one of my dudes. Where's my dude with the Kunlan thing? Has he got it on? No. Crystal of Kunlan, yeah. This one's like it's not as good, but every 60 seconds it recharges and then it does an 18 damage explosion that just blows everybody backwards and does heaps of damage. It's pretty nice. Ward save Yuan Bo goes. Technically he's got 16, but when he's in battle, his aura kicks in, so it goes up to 26. I was working towards getting the banner. The banner's there. But that's still 30 turns away. But I think I was working towards getting... What was I trying to get? Actually, yeah, maybe I'm just going for that now.
Welcome additions. The Jade Dragon.
I would love to get me some Jade crossbows and some Jade halberds.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
I might
Far beneath an archmage.
which side's weaker?
Even the lawmaster could not.
This side looks like it's probably weak.
Wherever Cathay
Head there, and we'll
through me. Tell the soldiers, move. Dragon.
pop a new lord here just to recruit some start recruiting some
Shogungan Lord.
what can we do here? We can do recruitment cost reduction. Great. We can do public order. Damn it. Not quite high enough to get recruitment capacity.
It befits my high station.
Oh, wait, a bow. So crossbows don't count towards this. Where is it? Damn, 'cause, 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 Oh, it does, yeah, recruit rank for bow units, that works on crossbows. Bow units, yep, that works on, okay, cool, yep. I wasn't sure if it was going to screw me and say that crossbows weren't bow.
Cathay's forces.
My voice is very soothing. Thanks, Proctorio, I appreciate it, buddy. I don't believe you had told me that before, but I'll take it.
It is mine by blood right.
You'd be good in Miao Ying's army? Yeah. So he's got like 2 different skills that buff ranged units. And so yeah, and that's like in addition to whatever red line that your lord's got. So yeah, he's crazy shit. So yeah, so he's going. So if you put him in Miao Ying's army, he's gonna have +1 recruit rank. That's not that big of a deal. Then he's going to have +15% ammunition for the hero's army. Then he's going to have +15% damage for all bow units, so crossbows. Then he's going to have +12% range for bow units and +10% reload time reduction. And then over here he's going to have another 15% increased range for his army as well. And then if you put him in Meow's army, then you're going to have your red line, which gives you another 9% missile strength, another 10% range as well. And if you get him up to gold chevrons, then they get another 6% missile strength, another 10% reload reduction, and missile resistance. Does she get anything in her? Oh, then another 10% range for all missile units in her army, and another 20% reload reduction time for everyone in her army. Yeah, so that all stacks together. So yeah, we should definitely get, because she gets Satang to join up with Miao Ying. Miao Ying.
I think only of the great battle.
Let's just move her into camp first.
By the Emperor.
Yeah, she'll be able to take that next turn, so that's fine.
Ready to defend.
And he's got Siege Attacker as well. So that's the only thing, like, it's sort of a waste putting Siege Attacker in her army, but it's nice having all of those ranged abilities stacking up on each other.
Enemies everywhere.
Enemies everywhere, indeed. We need 2 more battles or turns to flick that over.
Harmony threatens our order.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
Might do some global recruitment here. And then we can work towards getting a bit of a, actually, we can probably just solo this, eh?
Power in the blood. Fight in perfect harmony.
May as well not waste time, right?
They will know order.
Alright, so Marathi's pretty much done now. That's her last settlement, I think. Could have farmed her for her trait, but...
Offspring of dragons.
Forgive us our failures.
The dragon-blooded.
I think only of the Great West.
Actually... You're gonna need another lord here again, aren't we? Yeah, I'm getting a lord here. Then they can deal with the rebellion next turn.
It is mine by blood rights.
So yeah, so I think we'll put Satang and I'll put Satang and Yorick back into Miao Ying's squad, and then we'll give her a whole squad of crossbowmen, but they'll be like super long range crossbowmen, and yeah, that'll be pretty cool. The only it's like there's so many different things you could go for though, so it sort of feels like a waste not having seven Master of the Elemental Winds characters in her army, because then her spells won't be as powerful, you know. But then if you fill it up with 7 wizards and shit, then you're not filling up her army with like maximum range damage characters, you know. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. There's so many different ways you could go with Meow. It's pretty cool though. I mean, it's good to have options. Should we get more? How many she got? 3, 4, 5. She needs 2 more.
Child of the Nine.
Once we take some more settlements, I might pop this quick. I might just temporarily put them over to put it over to Yang. That way we can get some more recruitment capacity and yeah, just pump out some units.
I will be obeyed.
Dragon-blooded Shugunga.
The storm dragon.
They're looking pretty good. Public order. What's our corruption? I'll go negative corruption first because I don't want to screw up this rebellion.
Dragon-blooded Shugunga.
Oh yeah, Wing Kai Wang Fu. I'm gonna go and do this. Should we give her the Von Carstein blade just in case? Give her the items. Oh yeah, so what's her melee defense? 45. So we'll see if this one works. This is allies, so it should put her melee defense up to 50 if it works on self.
I was born to wield it. A gift from my ancestors.
Oh, is this even a battle? It's probably just a treasure, right? Yeah, it's just a treasure.
Shaper of the 8 winds.
Alright, how... Ooh. Count Noctilus has arrived to pay us a visit. Yeah. I think he offered me a peace treaty a while ago, but I was like, I was all snooty and I was like, no, I don't need a peace treaty with you. You can get fucked, Count Noctilus. And now I'm like, ooh, maybe I should have taken that peace treaty. Monument of the Moon, tier 2. Yeah, it's gonna hurt a little bit if we lose that. I think I was planning on building a alchemist tower there, but I might just build that first. He's how's Iron Dragon? 2 turns away? Crap.
The dragon-blooded.
Yeah, I should have. They're pretty serious.
Against the code.
Yeah, Marcus, our ally Marcus Wolfhard's onto it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I probably should actually wrap it up anyway. because I was planning on just having a short stream. Thanks everyone for coming over from Legends stream and from Radio National stream. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'm just trying to finish off a video, so but hopefully I should have it done before tomorrow's stream. So yeah. But so yeah, sorry to make it a short stream, but yeah, we started super late today, so yeah, better wrap it up. All right, I'll see if I can chuck this pass this host on to somebody else who's streaming right now. I don't think I've hosted Teapot Tom for a while. Maybe I'll chuck a host over to Teapot Tom. I don't know if he's streaming on Twitch or not. No, I don't think he's streaming on Twitch at the moment, so I'll chuck a Twitch host over to Zahala. He's a good friend of the stream, and he's playing some Total War Warhammer 3 right now. So yeah, go and check out Zahala. He's only got like only a handful of people watching him right now, so I think he'd really appreciate a raid if you guys would go and say hi from Mercy the Man and say hi from Legend of Total War. All right, catch you guys, and see you guys on YouTube as well. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, go say hi to Tom for me.